Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again with a very screwed up Alex Bowman car. It is the Las Vegas race to win 164 for the Ally Chevrolet Camaro. And, well, at the time of this video, his only win of the 2022 season, unless he wins Phoenix, which is his last race. It has been a crazy year for Bowman the showman, so without further ado, let's go and get it out of the box. Alrighty folks, we're out of the good old box, and oh my goodness, hello confetti. Of course, got this diecast from our friends over there at Circle B Diecast. You can too, and you can save on shipping, guys, for any orders $30 or more. Use code DIECASTbuffet. Help you out, guys, especially with your holiday shopping needs. Feel free to stock up on the diecast. So let's go ahead and hop into this diecast review, fellas. Let me tell you, man, the elephant in the room with this car, guys, is this. The paint coat on this. Now, you might be thinking on camera, oh, it don't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Let me readjust this. I'm telling you, man, the color of this car is not accurate. And let me give you a great example. So I'm about to show y'all on camera is a car that's going to eventually be a Alex Bowman 48. Look at the difference. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah. That is the difference. So your camera might be, oh, it looks fine to me, fellas. No, that's the difference. So this is going to eventually be a playoff Alex Bowman car. Yeah, this thing is not even close. So this one apparently has been sitting in a smoke shack, and we're not talking a meat house, for the better part of a decade and a half, probably back to the Winston Cup days. But let's dive into this review. So I love the confetti pattern, guys. Oh my goodness, I love yellow confetti. Really reminds me of the Sprint Cup days. And this thing's caked. Oh my goodness, look at all the front valence of this car. There is so much confetti. Obviously, this side's a little bit light, but I love this. The confetti looks so freaking cool. Still wish we could get it on the windows, but you got Ally right there. The crazy Ally logo. I don't know whoever dreamed that one up. Get the off-centered headlight, or the bow tie there, which it could be like down the real car. Maybe they screwed it up. Maybe they had a little bit of damage. You never know. Got the 48 right there. A significant coat of kind of dirt and grime, so that's probably why it's a little bit reduced. Same with the splitter valence. Now, if you look on the Kyle Larson Fontana win, these are true day glow decals. So this one's a little bit more subdued. Perhaps it's because of the dirt and the grime. Imagine there was a lot of rubber and stuff at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Perhaps that caked some of it, but you got Ally, do it right. This is his only win of the 2022 season. He won 4 races in 21. Then he went out there and stole this one from the Gibbs Cats at Vegas. A lot of people might not remember that race, but it was Truex and Kyle Busch really duking it out from what I can remember. So you got whatever's left of the Alex Bowman name right there, because it's completely caked. Not sure what these logos are. You got whatever's left of Valvoline decal. You got Akron's, Exalta, I think it's Freightliner, Simeon's, 48 Ally, do it right. HendrickCars.com. Look at all the detail. I love this. Kind of have a little bit of like the fuel residue, if you will. A little bit of some scrapes, some rubber built up. Really nice. Got the Cup Series logo. The Goodyear decal is went incognito. Really nice. Let's go to the back end of the car. And this might be the best angle of the entire car, minus a little bit of a hair, because they didn't really screw it up too much. Oh, wait, they did, because the middle Ally color is off. And to make it even more hilarious, the Camaro decal actually has the white ink printed in it, because the car's spray painted this yellowed smoke shack white. But this actually has printed ink white, so it's actually bright and actually looks like it's supposed to. It bugs me. Could you imagine if, like, your favorite driver had their, like, could you imagine if Chase Elliott's car was not the normal bright white paint job, or let's say they did a very super dark blue or extremely bright blue and it was completely off. Like, what if they made the M&M's car have an extremely, like, bright yellow that looked like Menards yellow? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine having your favorite driver's diecast screwed up the entire year? Because they did that for Bowman. His normal primary paint scheme, the best friend's car, and this one all got screwed up. I got Ally Do It Right, and apparently this one is a hairy diecast as well. Camaro 48, Valvoline Z01. And the reason why, guys, that the color is off is because Hendrick apparently approved this color to be made. And what's even more asinine to it is so the primary car usually is approved like in January, maybe February. What's asinine about it, guys, is that this car ran in, I think it was March or very, very late February. He won Vegas, right? They usually take a week or so and then they approve it. So that means after maybe a month or two after the primary car was already approved, and they clearly seen it was not the same color that the real car is, they still approved the Las Vegas one to have the exact same paint code. It's crazy. Like, they could have took the time and said, you know what, we're going to make it the actual color of the race car. And you want to know a little bit of a fun fact? The liquid color 124 version of it, which I think they made less than 100 of it, maybe only for the elite scale, but it actually looks like it's supposed to. It actually has the authentic paint color, which is interesting. And that bugs me. It's like, when it comes to paint colors on the cars, it's one thing to have a logo a little bit off centered, a little bit too large, too big. But when the actual color of the diecast is off, it bugs me so much because I know what these cars are supposed to look like when you build race cars. I've built, hundreds of customs and whatnot. You're very finicky on picking paint colors. You want to get the most exact one you can. And when you see cars like this that are blatantly off, it bugs you. Look at all this confetti, though. That is incredible, my dude. It looks so cool. The 48, Ally Do It Right. That's his 5th win, I think, in the 48 car. Ally Do It Right, once again, on the deck lid. But, my goodness, guys. They butchered this one. They absolutely butchered this one. I got to be honest with you. If you were a big Bowman fan, and you're like, man, I want this Las Vegas win, I would recommend doing this. Maybe buying the box, right? Buy the Gold Series edition of this car. Take this thing, strip it down, and rebuild it. Repaint it, and make your own Las Vegas win. Honestly, if I was a diehard Bowman fan, I would. Like, if they made Chase Elliott's Dover win with the incorrect paint code, I would dunk it, and I would completely redo it, and I would add my own confetti and my own detail, and I would make a custom one of it, and then I would put it in the legit box or whatnot, so it would say Dover Race Twin or whatnot. But I feel for the Bowman fans because it was a crappy season because obviously the concussion at Texas, missed a whole bunch of races. Very well ended his season because he got knocked out of the playoffs, and who knows? I mean, Christopher Bell won 2 playoff elimination races. What if Bowman somehow finds a way to survive a restart at the Roval and wins it? You know what I'm saying? And then he could be in the final 8. He won Martinsville last year. He could have very well been in the final 4. So you never know how this things shake out. But regardless, guys, what do y'all think? If you can, please give it a huge thumbs up. Let's look at a car that actually looks pretty cool. How about this Daniel Suarez? That thing is awesome, guys. It looks so much like the Geico cars from yesteryear and the Christopher Bell with the bootleg chrome numbers. That's an interesting car. I got ourselves a Justin Allgaier Dirty Mo Media car. Some cool paint schemes here in the studio, guys. So that's all for now. Thank you all again for watching. Have a great one, everybody. And I'm very much excited to actually build a legit one of these. Yeah. Have a great one, everybody. Diecastbuffet. Sign it off.